The word INTP is used to describe a personality type that is introversion, intuition, thinking, and perception. Although this personality type is not commonly seen among people, and even if you spot a person with such a personality, it is hardly that there would be a woman with this personality. Most of the men have such a personality type, and it is very rare for women to have such a personality. These people like to find out the theories behind everything. They spend most of their time searching and studying universal laws behind everything. They have it deep-rooted inside of them to understand what life is, and that is why they keep themselves busy in finding meaning in everything. The people with an INTP personality are not very hard to point out. The easiest way to spot out these people is that you will always find them in deep thoughts. They are always thinking about one thing or the other that no one has any clue about. For them to feel energized and refreshed, it is essential that they spend some time alone, or otherwise they are just drained out all the time. They are not habitual in planning their decisions, and they rather prefer making spontaneous decisions. In this video, we will be exploring the strengths, weaknesses, and relationships of these people, starting right now. We are giving away free best-selling books and courses. Link in the description. But wait, watch this video till the end first. Strengths. Number 1. They are straightforward and honest. People with an INTP personality are straightforward and honest. They do not lie at all, neither do they expect to be lied to. Lying is a habit that they just cannot stand at any cost. It is more like kill them with honesty, but never dare to comfort them by lying about anything at all. They are deeply hurt when someone close to them lies about it. These people will never hide something from you, and they will always be honest. This is also because they think that honesty is the best policy. They remain honest in whatsoever the circumstances are, and that is what they expect in return as well, from the people around them. They will be straightforward and blunt, but at the same time, they make sure they respectfully convey their thoughts and opinions. People who are extremely honest at times, unknowingly tend to come off as rude or mean. That is not the case here. The people with such a personality type know how and when to be honest, and that honesty is a perfect balance. You know how they say that you should not even tell the truth when it is not asked or needed for. So, people with the INTP personality pull it off well. Number 2. They are very passionate. Enthusiasm is what they are built of. They never shy away from making new friends, learning new things, they welcome new experiences. They are passionate about growing, and although they might seem as if they are reserved, but if someone initiates a conversation with them, they realize that these people are quite fun to be around and are not as boring as they seem. People with an INTP personality will usually find it hard to be the conversation starters, but once someone makes the first move, they are ready to do fun things together. These people just need to feel comfortable around people, and once they feel the comfort around you, then they will take no time in opening up. Number 3. These people are open-minded. These people are not stubborn, and they are always open to a new school of thought. They always want to hear what other people have to say. However, these people will not believe just anything that comes out of someone's mouth, unless and until it is supported by logic and theories. They do not stick to the societal norms very much, and they are a huge fan of what smart people have to say. They make sure that whatever they know is for a fact. Even when they speak, they will only tell you something if they are sure of it. There is plenty of exposure one can get just by listening to what other people have to say. That is also why they know a lot. Whenever they tell you something, it is because they have done their research on it. Some people become arrogant by the knowledge they have, and are in a constant race to prove the other person wrong. In their case, these people are more open-minded than you think. Number 4. They are authentic and creative. These people do not fake being someone else. They do not even try to be someone who they are not. They are their true authentic selves, and that is what suits them the best. Moreover, these people are very creative. They spend most of their alone time doing and thinking new things, and they have a vast imagination. They always come up with unique and fascinating things. Weaknesses. Number 1. These people are extremely private. Being an introvert, this is not something that comes off as a surprise to anyone. They are extremely private individuals. They will not let you know who they are as a person, unless you prove to be their well-wisher, or you are close to them. If you are meeting them for the first time, they will make sure that they judge you completely first, and then let you in their close circle. It is not very easy for them to open up about their feelings to just anyone. At certain times, even if you are close to them, they will have a difficult time communicating what they truly feel. They can feel lonely because of this habit of theirs. It is always a nice idea to talk to people and vent. You never know how helpful it can be. Number 2. They cannot empathize with other people. These people have a hard time empathizing with people. They do not know how to do it. They tend to ignore and run away from their emotions, and that is also why these people are unable to sympathize with other people. They find it difficult in confronting emotions, and that is why they try their best to avoid situations that require them to be emotional. Number 3. They have a fear of commitment. These people do not like to be committed to things. Whether it be work or anything else, they just are afraid of being tied to do something. They think that life is entitled to change, and therefore they like to keep themselves free of any sort of commitments. They also like to enjoy life, one day at a time, and that is why long-term planning is not something in their cup of tea. Number 4. They are absent-minded. Their thoughts are always scattered, and they are always lost somewhere in the pool of thoughts. They have a hard time focusing on things, and most of the time you can already tell by their expressions that they are not fully present in the moment. They like to stay too much into their imagination, that reality does not interest them very much. No wonder that they're creative too. Relationships. Number 1. They demand space in their relationships. These people are independent themselves and like to live life on their terms. They do not want to feel caged at all, and they demand freedom out of their relationships. They like things done their way, and they value their alone time and their space very much. They do not get very well along with people who try to control them. If you have a partner with such a personality, you should let them have their personal space, and that is all they need at times to feel energized. Number 2. They like people who are fun and happening. They might not even realize this themselves, but they are naturally attracted to people who are outgoing and fun to hang around with. These people get very well along with such personalities. Like we mentioned earlier as well, that they just need someone to call them out first. In relationships, they look for the same. They want their significant other to pan out all the fun stuff, and they will happily join them. Number 3. They do not like judgmental people. These people are not fond of people that make judgments out of the blue. Since they like everything to be based upon theory and logic, so assumptions and judgments are something that they are not very fond of. If you want to be on their list of close friends, then you have to refrain from making assumptions and judgments. Let us know in the comments how you liked the video and what you have learned from it. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.